and I should be live. So before I should begin, I most definitely gotta test the audio. Yes, I can hear myself in the background, and I don't sound too bad, I don't think. Sounds pretty good to me. Anyway, guys, I'm Dark Knight 1987, Reborn, and but the part 3 of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. And I can definitely say, I'm definitely looking forward to doing this game, to be honest with you. It's been a while since I actually did a live stream. It's been a bit over a week because of a family situation. I can tell you that. It's like a medical emergency. That's all I can say. Because, besides anything else, yeah, it's none of people's business, is it? Anyway, guys, let's load up the game, and let's play some Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I'm so looking forward to this game. And I most definitely got to turn the volume down, so I may as well do that on the fly as well. So if you guys don't hear the audio, that's going to be the reason. So just let me go to volume mixer, and I'll turn that down to about there. And hopefully that's loud enough for you guys. If it isn't, then I truly apologise. Anyways, let's load up our last save. And yes, I should be playing Apex Legends today because Season 16 just came out. But I'm not going to be playing Apex today because I got a chance to actually do a live stream today. And I'm not exactly sure when I could do a live stream with commentary in the future because of the emergency with my family. So yeah, that's all I can literally tell you guys. Like, I'll tell my close friends, of course. I definitely will. Hey, Joshua! Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah, because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. Huh. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If you fall today, or if you fail today, then that's all that's left to do is take our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like that, what happened today, discourage you? Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more neutral for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I admit that the last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. maybe gluttony's closer to the mark than ditz. Alright, let's make our way home then, shall we? And I can definitely say, my commentary is probably going to be suffering today because I don't really know what to say again today. But that's okay, because literally all I want to do is make progress. It's getting late. I'm sure Dad's waiting for us, so let's head home. Roger that. So I'm definitely taking the wrong way. I see how it is. So where exactly is our home? It definitely gotta be... I don't know. Let's take a look at the map. So we're definitely gonna go back this way. So let's go back to the Bright house, shall we? Enjoy this as good as we possibly can, man. And the Bright family house. Let's go back and see Dad and give him the real news or whatever it's called. So where exactly is our old man? 3 years. We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will be affected your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the April news you wanted. There was a letter for you at the guild too. So we handed over the real news and the letter. A letter, huh? Well, I'm gonna get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad. Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see. You're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what would teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's still that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no! An egg's supposed to explode like that. I guess I should have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single day. No, wait. Cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we will expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Gaius cuts the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Okay, so what's happening? Wow, this is a surprise.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's Egg Explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel.
I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef.
This is a raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, but our first real assignment. And I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For the first attempt, this dish is quite edible. At first, I thought I might have to pitch it out of the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to humble and just say something tastes nice?
Alright then, how about this, boy? I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Huh? Wait, business?
Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up this time. I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute. You're leaving when?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon.
It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some fake excuse like that and take off for what? Who knows how long?
We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help.
I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Oh, only about 5 or 6. So, I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the job that you're supposed to be doing?
That I am. I'll have to do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Sarazar to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say? I'd like to, but sure, let's do it.
Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing those two, right, Joshua?
Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave.
Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter, Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, You're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well throw the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one boarded for Grand Sail, or the one headed to Beausay? I'll be on the one headed for Grand Sail. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock just in case.
Yes, you better do that then, huh? And Estelle is sleeping? But is Joshua sleeping though? That is the question of the day. Very interesting. Dad! Are you still awake, Joshua? You better hold off on the liquor, or Estelle will get mad again. This is my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is, don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Sierra, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or two. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty serious or suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talents with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday. Yet, at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's actually been 5 years since you became part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes, it sure does seem that way. About what you said back then, are you sure you won't reconsider talking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. But I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you chose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. No problems. I definitely need to take a quick break very soon, but the prologue is over. A father's new beginning. Very interesting, huh? Definitely gonna say I'm enjoying the story so far. I'm definitely not gonna complain about it. Like, why should I complain about stuff like this, huh? Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Still, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the uptiff time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by my youngsters. Sarazard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I could do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I didn't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on those two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you.
Yes, definitely understand the way I think.
What's all this about?
It looks like a mutual understanding between master and pupil.
The Grand Southbound airliner, Lindy, will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Uh-oh, I better take my seat. And there goes Dad. Bye-bye. See you next time. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. Hurry back. Don't forget to bring me back a souvenir.
I'm not sure. Everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it though. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone. No problems! Let's continue with the story already, man. So what exactly are we gonna do now? We're gonna do ourselves some bracer work, huh? Which doesn't sound too bad. I'm definitely not gonna complain too much about that. It's part of the game, so don't complain about it, huh? And I'm definitely gonna say, the words on the screen are not the easiest to see sometimes. He's gone again.
Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to go get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. We'll do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks.
We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go and stop by the guild?
Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go!
Anyway, guys, now is a very good time to take a very quick drink break. So, I'll be right back, guys. So, I'll see you guys on the flip side. And I have finally returned again. So, before I actually begin this recording again, I better double check just to see how my audio is going. So let me do that first, huh? It's always going to be very important to know how the audio is going. So let me just have a very quick test. So let's do it, huh? Well, to me, it sounds pretty good to me. Anyways, let's make our way back to the guild and do some of Caius's jobs, huh? I'm definitely looking forward to this. It's going to give my voice a little bit of a break, and that's always fantastic. So where exactly are we? That is a very good question. Do we go this way? Why, yes we do. I don't exactly know where the fuck we are at this stage. We are in town. So that's the Bracer Guild right there. Got ourselves the Orbital Factory. May as well just go into here. And let's do some modifying and trading. So let's do some trading at this stage. It's not really worth it, is it? But can I open up a new slot? Can I do it. I can probably unlock that one. I can't. Well, how much does it cost? Because it's not really telling me how much it costs to open it. Okay, fair enough. Do we want to do this? HP cuts 1. Because until we unlock a slot, there's probably no point in doing that at this stage. Which is fair enough, I suppose. Let's go back to the guild then. That's the general store. That's the arms and guards. And this is definitely the Bracer Guild. And let's take a look at the notice board. So find the shiny rock. Client Charles. He pays 30 mirror. Difficulty is easy. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think I might have dropped it behind the Meddler's Orbital Factory. Okay. And this one is Bracer Guild. It plays 600 mirror. Difficulty is low. A ferocious monster known as a pine plant has been spotted roving the Milch Main Road. Bracers from this branch as requested to deal with the threats immediately. Well, I suppose I've got no choice, huh? Which I can most definitely do that for you guys. So we gotta definitely look behind the Orbital Factory. So where exactly is the Orbital Factory? It's right there, so we have a look behind. Not exactly seeing anything at this stage. Huh. So that's General Store. And that's the Orbital Factory. So you definitely want to go behind here and make sure it's not hidden here somewhere. It may be hidden here somewhere. I can't exactly tell ya, but I wish I kind of knew where it was. Do these kids know where it is?
This is really weird. Where could it have gone?
Oh! Excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you?
Huh? A shiny rock?
Yeah, that's right.
One that sparkles.
You didn't see a rock like that lying around here, did you?
Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where that might have dropped it?
My mum was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at that time, but when I came back here, it was gone.
When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Ronan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store?
Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like I'm a kid, you know?
My, aren't you a character?
Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it. I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. It'll probably be around. Yeah, probably around somewhere, but I don't exactly know where it's gonna be. Could it be inside the general store? Huh. That's a very good question, huh? So that's the Bracer Guild. And that's the Orbital Factory. And that's the general goods store. So if you take a look around, maybe in the store, or is this it here?
Huh?
What's the matter?
I wonder what that is. notice there's something shining down there through the sewer grate.
You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through.
The sewers.
Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know that smelly monster infested place we were in not that long ago.
Oh, that's right. Those sewers.
We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later?
Sure, let's do that.
Alright, so it's behind the chapel, so wherever the chapel is, it's going to be the best place to be going. Okay, so we gotta go all the way back to find the chapel. And I don't exactly know where the chapel is. It's definitely not in the mayor's residence. And that is Hotel Ronald's. So that's kind of no good to us. I'm kind of no good with my direction, so if I kind of get lost, then I truly apologise in advance, because I don't know where this chapel is. Like, if I knew where it was, is that it there? I don't think so. Okay, so we need to find the chapel. Where are you, dear chapel? You still want us to go to the guild? Okay, fair enough. Like, if I knew where the chapel was. There it is. I found the sewers! Nice! That was a task and a half, wasn't it? Alright, we got some enemies down in this place. Nice. Sounds very interesting to me. Let's take these motherfuckers down as soon as we possibly can. And it's a one-shot KO. I love that, man. Love the one-shot KOs. Now take that. And victory is ours. Love those nice, easy victories. We've got ourselves 2 experience, which is definitely not worth our time and effort, is it? We've got some of these enemies, huh? And I'm definitely going to use some arts on you, man. So take a soul blur to your face, and I'll just attack you just like this. And we missed! Yes, great. There you go. And victory is ours. Definitely ain't gonna complain about that. 1 lousy experience. Yay. That is exciting, huh? So these enemies are definitely not worth my time, except for maybe this. A quartz fragments.
I see now. The thing we saw shining for the sewer grates was this.
Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now, we know why it was shining so much.
The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of Septian too, right?
Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat.
I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than you had to.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Because these guys are definitely not going to give us too much experience. So I'm definitely going to give you one of those. HP heal. And you do no damage to us, huh? That's always fantastic. I'm definitely going to attack you. So what exactly are you going to do to us? 0 damage! Yes, I love that. Now take a soul blow to your face to do 132 damage. Not too bad if I say so myself there. And 189 damage, and it was a critical shot. Not too bad if I say so myself there. And this battle should be over very soon, huh? And Soul Blow to your face will do 129 damage to end the battle. Congratulations, that is how you do it. And we've got ourselves free lousy experience. Like as I told you guys, it's definitely not worth our time and efforts by doing that. But we're gonna do it nonetheless. Alright. And I reckon that is the item that Charles wants. I'm not exactly sure. Don't get me mistaken on that particular matter. I'm not the best with my directions here. So if I go into the wrong place, it's kind of on me to be honest with you. Alright, so let's go this way. And we're gonna go behind this place here. There we go.
Hey! Is that rock? Could it be that? Is this the rock you've been looking for?
And we headed over the quartz fragments.
Yes, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like that? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here.
Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid.
I know that, but...
This quartz is what we were looking for, right?
Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really the quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that is in an ornament?
Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of Sith. It's chipped so it doesn't function anymore.
I see. So this rock belonged to the ornament. Huh? Huh? What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who? Me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot here. Take these.
Okay, so I got 5 drill meatballs. Nice.
My mum gave me these to me and tells me that they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid.
I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why we were searching for that quartz.
What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But, oh well, everyone has something they think is important.
Sure words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in ornaments.
I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them.
Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one.
Alright, I'll try and learn.
So we completed the quest, find the shiny rock. Nice. I'm definitely gonna say, it's an easier quest. Do we really have to go back to the guild? Because I've already accepted 2 quests here, so why are you forcing me to do that? Unless I'm going to the wrong place. So we're definitely gonna go this way and go outside of town. And they won't let us go outside of town to do the quest. Are you fucking serious, man? Alright, I'll go to the guild then. The game's like, nope, you're not gonna fucking do anything. Well, fair enough. I'm presuming there's more quests to do? Is that what you're trying to tell me, that game?
Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I've lined up for you now. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. The farm west of here. Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio. I seem to have heard that name somewhere before.
Tio Brazil. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Pretzel Farm owner's daughter.
Oh, really? It's actually the Pretzel Farm that put in the request to have some exterminated some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over the fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head over there right now. Here, take this with you.
So gracias a guild referral.
This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. Already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think that is necessary. But we'll take it just in case.
Alright, well, let's do our job then. So our first task to do is by going east. Okay then, we'll definitely go east. Wherever east is on this particular map, I'm presuming it's this way? No, it's the mayor's residence. We don't exactly want to go that way. Ugh, this map is so confusing, man. Good old PSP graphics, huh? Is this the right path to go? I don't exactly know if it is, but the other quest is in this location if I believing right. Let's take a look at the map, huh? So we've got creatures, creatures and more creatures, huh? Roland? Okay. I really don't think this is the right place to go, huh? But I'll definitely explore it just to double check, huh? It's a preemptive strike. I can most definitely take these son of a bitches down. So I'll take the nuisance enemies down first, huh? And I'll give you one of these. So we can end the battle as fast as we possibly can, huh? 129 damage, you're down, take that. And Aqua Bleed is gonna do 120 damage, not too bad. Now let's do a critical shot, huh? So take this. And the battle is over.
That's that then.
These enemies are pretty damn easy to take down, so I'm definitely not gonna complain too much about that. And it's almost level up time, huh? Am I going into the right direction? The answer is I don't really know, to be honest. Okay, so south from here is the Pretzel Farm. And that's where I kind of want to go. But as I say, I'm pretty confused on where to go. But hopefully this takes us into the right direction here. Like if it doesn't, it's going to be a pain in my fucking ass. No, we went to the wrong direction. It's supposed to be south. Alright, we'll take this path then, huh? Gotta take that enemy. Exterminate! A large monster is prowling around. At the moment, I'm definitely gonna leave it, just in case I don't get a game over. So let me just do a save. Just on the safe side, and I better double check and see if I got audio at this stage, because I don't know if my microphone is working, huh? Let's find out. Yeah, it's definitely working. That's always a great sign, huh? And my voice is kind of going on me, so I truly apologize about that. Now, can we take this enemy down? To be honest with ya, I can't exactly tell ya, but let's exterminate it! Or try to exterminate it, huh? Alright, let's see what the fuck I can do here in this situation. Okay, it's gonna use some art, huh? We do 99 damage, nice. I think I could do this. Do 39. Aqua Bleed! Does 96 damage, huh? It's a little bit dangerous. I'm most definitely going to use my strong attacks here. 12 damage! Oh, okay. Someone's gonna attack here. Then go just on the safe side. And here comes a critical shot, man. But that's okay, you gotta keep using that. 90 damage. It's not the worst kind of damage I've seen in my life. 24 damage. This battle is gonna take quite a while to go, huh? That's fair enough. 9 damage! Oh, God. I'm definitely gonna keep attacking here. So what is your weakness? Maybe fire. Have I got fire spells? I don't think I do. There we go, now I can use our S-Craft, nice. And that 90 damage is gonna be a fucking pain in my ass right there. But that's A-okay, we can do this. It's just gonna keep casting that. I've got the wrong magic for this situation, huh? Now let's give you Silver and see how much that does to the situation, huh? So how much damage can we do to these enemies? 150 damage. That's beautiful damage there. Alright, let's attack you again. And it's almost 100. That's great. 96 damage. Not the worst damage there. Let's see what I've got here. 120 health. Okay. Fair enough. 18 damage! Now's our chance to take you down, huh? Now I can use S-Craft just to take you down. 90 damage. This battle is almost over, so it's not going to really bother us. But in this situation, let's use one of these, huh? To heal us up. And we learnt the recipe, drill meatball. Okay, fair enough. So I can learn that. Pretty damn fucking awesome if I say so myself there. Now let's take this son of a bitch down, huh? Let's use Pummel! Let's take you down! Can this be a nice, easy victory? Yes, it is. Self-destruct! Oh, no!
We're good to go.
That was kind of dangerous. We've got ourselves 15 experience. Nice. But we've got ourselves a victory. Exterminated monster on the Milch Road, Maine. And that quest is completed. That is very nice if I say so myself there. But maybe I should heal my weary head here. Can I do anything with it? I can make some of these. Let's make some of those, huh? So we can actually heal our fucking HP there. It says wasting our tier bombs, huh? So let's use items, and I'll most definitely use some of these. I'm telling you, it only heals 80 HP at this point, which in reality, it's not too bad. I might have to use some if I look in a little bit of trouble. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. So where the fuck am I now? I don't know, man. Let's go back and take a look at this sign. So if it goes south, so south from here would be down this way, right? I'm sure it would be. So let's go! Let's enjoy ourselves, huh? Are we in the right place? Yes, we are. We finally made it to the right location. Now, where's Tio? Because I believe Tio is the character that's got blue hair. Something like that.
No matter where we come here, this place is always so tranquil. It's hard to imagine monsters running amok here.
I certainly don't sense anything out of the ordinary either. Anyway, let's go ask someone here to fill us in on the details.
I wonder if Tio is home today.
I don't know, let's find out then, shall we? Where could they be, huh? Let's go to this place. Hello? Anybody home? It doesn't look like it. Fair enough. There's nobody in these rooms, huh? Empty rooms. No treasure chest. Well, that's kind of a big disappointment right there. But my answer is, do I like Trails in the Sky? The answer is, I do enjoy the Legend of Heroes games. Like, you might have a different opinion, but my opinion is, I do love this series, man. I'm enjoying it, man. Is there nobody in here, man? Where is everyone? Is this place deserted? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. That's weird. Hello? I've got to talk to this girl, right? If you guys give me a moment, I'll be right back because I'm getting a phone call. So, I'll see you guys in a few. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was just on the phone for a little while, so I truly apologise. Anyways, let's continue. Maybe later, if there's time.
The kids here really like you, Joshua.
Yeah, I bet they do, huh?
Hey, Joshua, Estelle. Hi, Cherry. How have you been?
Do you know where your mum and dad are?
They're not home right now. Tio's outside if you want to talk to her, though.
Okay, so Tio's outside, so where exactly is she then? Huh. Very interesting. I'll continue for a little bit longer there, guys. As soon as I finish this quest, I'll definitely got to see the stream time. So let's keep going then, shall we? I don't exactly want to leave the farm, because we need to find Tio. And I don't exactly see Tio at this stage. Is that how you say your name? Because I'm not the best with names, let me tell ya. So she's waiting outside. Is she in there? How do I get in there? Gotta go this way. Huh. Why won't you let us get over there? Huh. Let's see. Because you won't let us in there, but you won't let us in here though. Is that Tio? I say it is.
Hi, Tio.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Estelle and Joshua too. Did you guys come for a visit? Not exactly. We're here on Bracer business. We heard that you've been having some trouble with monsters.
Estelle and Joshua explain that they are here to do their father's work because he is away.
You finished all your training. That's wonderful news. Maybe you can help after all. So, they're really monsters giving you trouble, huh? Regrettably, that's been the case the past several days now. Thanks to which I'm suffering from a lack of sleep.
Which means the monsters only come out at night?
You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you got all your details from my father, though. I imagine he should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables any time now.
Okay, so we gotta talk to your father. That's always interesting to know, so let's do that. I do love this game, man. Like, I'm definitely not gonna lie to you. It's one of those games, I can say, I would recommend to certain people and just give the series a try. If you don't like it, well, that's okay as well, I suppose. But I'm pretty much enjoying it for the way that it actually is. Because I'm used to the Trails of Cold Steel series. Because I played like 3 and 4. Like the only one that I literally finished was Cold Steel 4, if I'm being honest with you guys. So where is your father? He's got to be inside the house? Am I correct? Yeah, we are.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Pretzel.
How is everyone getting on these days, huh?
Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua.
What brings you to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tio?
We actually just chatted with her outside.
To tell the truth, we're here on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. Estelle hands Mr. Prezel the guide referral, and Joshua explains that they are taking over their father's while he's away. Whatever, dude. I can't read properly, man!
Is that so? But don't you think this job is a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle.
I agree. I'd feel terrible if one of you were to get hurt.
Don't sweat it, we're bracers after all. And taking care of monsters is right up our alley.
The guild has even authorized us to carry out this task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we'd be more than grateful. Well, alright then. Go ahead and take it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brazil. Then could you tell us a little more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields?
I haven't been able to get close a look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appears at night and raid our fields, gnawing on everything they can get their grubby little paws to.
They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're extremely nimble. They tried many times to capture them over the course of the last several nights, but to no avail. Sounds like a pretty strange bunch of creatures, if you ask me.
Since they only appeared under the cover at night, we'll be able to wait for it to get dark. Then, how about taking a load off until then?
I assume you'll also be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word. You bet I will. I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Mrs. Brazil. I can't wait. You sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time trolling in the kitchen. And for that, I'll whip you up something special that'll live up to your expectations.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds pretty delicious to me. Now let's see where these fucking chubby cats are, and see if we can actually catch them in the act. And this mission is part of the main mission, to be honest. It's not a side mission.
Oh, that was delicious. Your mum's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. That's because she gets excited.
Darkreed
Oh, what?
said. Best viewers on
Here we go
streamber.com.
again. Are you
Remove the
serious?
space. Add FCXKXPZ2.
She gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. I feel really bad for Joshua though, with the little ones jumping all over him like that. It's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch on to him a lot. If anything, I'm more blown away by the fact that the children enjoy playing with such a stick in the mud. I think that's a little of an over-exaggeration, don't you think? He's definitely courageous and maybe even a tad reserved, but if you get to know him, he's a really caring young man. The fact that he's not self-conscious about it too gives him points in my book. You really think so? Think about it. With those striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes, and lush black hair, it's only natural that he'd be a target for all the young girls. Huh? Is Joshua really that popular? Are you blind as still? Rumor has it that more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. I heard Freddy turned them all down though. I had no idea. Joshua never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this, but how utterly cruel of him not to confide in me. If I were a boy, I imagine it would be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think there's something he would talk to you about. And the fact that you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. Huh? Would I?
Estelle, you're in there, aren't you? It's about time to do our rounds.
Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Joshua and I get the job done, Tio. I'd like to continue this conversation. Then, okay. Oh, alright. Be careful out there, Estelle.
Is that a translation or what?
That girl, she's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Poor Joshua, he really has his work cut out for him.
It seems as though the monsters have already shown up about this time. We better get outside and take a look around. What's going on, Estelle?
I've got to ask Joshua. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you?
Come on now. Where are you coming up with this stuff?
Since you came to live with us, you've always done everything together, right? Even though we had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and what I mean is to say, I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word.
Estelle?
So, if there's ever anything on your mind you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, about things like trouble with your love life and whatnot.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to. That's all. Let's hurry and get out of here so we can kick some monster butts.
What kind of nonsense is Tio putting in that girl's head? Secrets, huh? Oh, fair enough.
Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. So Joshua, how do you think we should go about making the rounds?
Let's see. How about we start by checking around the house first, and then move on to the fields, stable, and greenhouses. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go indeed. So we're checking the yards, and the courtyards, and the greenhouses. Well, we'll definitely take a very thorough look at this kind of stuff in case I don't miss anything. Like as I said, the last time I played this game was a few years back, so my knowledge of the game is probably not going to be the best. So let's check the greenhouses first, huh? Sounds like a very good idea. Huh? I should have figured monsters wouldn't bother coming in here.
The glow of the ornaments sure give this place a romantic ambience. It makes me feel like it's all worthwhile just setting foot in here.
You definitely are a ditz, Estelle.
At least it's better than being dense like someone I know.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's check the stables, huh?
No monsters here.
Alright, let's keep moving. So we kind of wasted our time, huh? So we definitely gotta search the courtyard, huh? Well, I suppose I can do that.
Psst, look.
What am I looking at? Oh, here we go.
It's getting away. Hey, get back here, you little furball.
I can still sense its presence. It's staying put on the farm for the moment.
Well, good. Because it's about to get caught.
Yes, we were about to catch you where the fuck you went, huh? I don't exactly know where you went, but we're definitely gonna catch you and see what the fuck you are. There you are. I see you.
I got him. I think it's about time to teach this critter a lesson.
Here's where our job really starts, so stay alert and don't let your guard down. Because it's battle time! It's preparing for the arts, huh? Alright, gonna take the little monsters down first, huh? And I'll definitely attack you, so let's attack! You're trying to get away, huh? You're playing dead? What the fuck do you want to play dead for, huh? Here comes Soul Blow to do 126 damage. Air Strike does 54 damage. Okay, fair enough. And my strength is up. 171 damage. Not too bad if I say so myself there. I'm gonna take you down, but you don't quite do that. That's okay. Got ourselves a critical shot here. There you go, you're down. One enemy down. Nice. Here comes another air strike. Oh, 54 damage. Definitely gonna watch my HP at this stage, huh? I'm definitely gonna take you down first, I think. Oh no! You're gonna heal, huh? There you go, take that. 177 damage. Nice. And Estelle, you better heal, huh? Because you got very low HP, but not really at the same time, huh? I'm protecting Joshua, huh? That's always the way. Another airstrike! 54 damage, not too bad. I'm definitely gonna give you like an S-craft and do some major damage to you, huh? So here we go! How much damage can we do, huh? Oh, one shot, nice. Very nice.
All right.
You stood no chance against us. 35 experience, not bad. And we get ourselves a level up. Level 7, huh? Not bad. Alright, pretty easy. My goodness, the work of a bracer is something else. You kids have done a fine job of rounding up these critters.
It was nothing, really. I wanted to ask you though, now that you're being caught, what do you plan on doing with them?
I don't think they'll cause any more problems. Do you really have to exterminate them?
Do you really have to exterminate them?
Of course we do, Estelle. That's the whole reason we came up here in the first place.
But
The mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. Showing mercy to a bunch of monsters is just absurd and completely illogical.
I see what you're getting at, but... You know, it was only some vegetables that were damaged, so... What do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they learned their lesson. Tio, Miss Brazil.
But in that case, I strongly suggest otherwise. I myself, I am against killing them too. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is, we all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of these creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Joshua, but would you mind sparing these critters just this once? Understood. Since this is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss, I won't object to your request. I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know I had you two come all the way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again.
Then that's that. Alright, you critters, you better count your blessings. If we catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky. Now scram!
Well, I'll consider this matter closed. Tonight's been a long night, so how about we head back to the house and hit the sack? The two of you are more than welcome to spend the night.
Sounds good to me.
I appreciate your hospitality. So, more cutscenes, huh? That's okay.
Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? Joshua, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I made this situation really awkward for everyone.
Huh? Are you talking about what happened back outside? Don't sweat it. I guarantee you nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's.
No, it wasn't. I'm just cold-hearted and indifferent is all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those monsters out of their misery. Unlike you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion.
Huh?
It's at times like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if something wrong with me as a person. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something.
Joshua! Don't you dare say things like that about yourself.
Estelle?
I've watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years. And I'm confident in saying I know your strength and weaknesses better than anyone else. Probably even more than you yourself. I won't allow you to disrespect everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't ever want to hear you say you're broken again.
I'm sorry. It was foolish of me to say that.
As long as you understand what I said, that's what really matters. But you know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt.
Why?
Your real problem, Joshua, is that you always try to keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. That's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family.
Estelle,
Joshua, you were able to lay bare your own weakness today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself. And for that, I'm happy.
I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed that you could just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that.
Huh, I've got a whole lot more where that came from. But how about we call it a night? After all, this endless running around, I'm ready to drop.
Alright then, have a good night, Estelle. And thanks.
You're welcome, Joshua. Sleep tight.
Yes, very interesting, huh? Thank you both. You did us all great service. Once again, I apologize for things not turning out the way they should have. Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. If there's anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know. They'll definitely be the first place we contact.
Come and visit again sometime when you're free, okay? We love to have you over for the night again. When things are convenient for you, I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks your invitation, Theo and Mrs. Pretzel.
We're definitely back to take you up on that workload settle soon. Most definitely, huh? Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next.
Sounds like a plan. On to the next one.
Anyway guys, I'm Dark Knight 1987, Reborn, and I'm signing out for now. So if you guys enjoyed this part, that's always great. But I'll be seeing you guys in the next part, whenever that's going to be. It may take a while to live stream next with commentary. If that does, then I truly apologise. Like as I said, I had a family emergency, so I'm kind of restricted on my commentary at the moment. So it could take weeks for me to do another live stream with commentary. So as I say, I'll stream when I can stream with commentary. But for the meantime, I'm signing out for now, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, which is going to be Rise of the Third Power. So, until then, it is goodbye for now. So, I'll see you guys next time!